44%, let's give you context on this, 44% of all job seekers with college degrees regret their field of study. 44%. I mean, how much more data do I need to supply you folks to prove that what I've been saying since the inception of the show is true? That it is slowly dying, it's losing relevance. 44%? Ay, ay, ay. Journalism, sociology, communications, and education all top the list of the most regretted college majors. Now, I'm going to pause for just a second. This coincides with the amount of teachers that are leaving, and they're leaving in droves. Education topped the list of the most regretted college majors because it got them into teaching, and then they got into the cesspool, the dumpster fire that is public school education. Environment sucks. It's burning out not just teachers, but administrators, principals, leaving in droves. By the way, it's not my opinion. Those are the numbers that even the NEA supplied. So, there you go. Computer science majors with an average annual starting salary of almost $100,000 were the happiest overall. This is a ZipRecruiter survey. You know, I love ZipRecruiter, my friends over there. And business administration is number 2. So computer science major in business administration, which again, a business administration degree doesn't guarantee you that you're going to be a leader. You don't even need a business administration degree. And I can tell you this, you don't need a computer science major. Look up the average cost of a computer science major and then think about the $15,000 you could spend in a 9-month online program with Bethel Tech. BethelTech.net, by the way. Call them, talk to them, say, Ken sent me. They're going to take great care of you. We got some great success stories coming your way in 2023. I'm already hearing about them, and we're going to keep sharing them. But we have several people that have transitioned from their career path into technology, no previous experience. But again, why would you get a 4-year degree when you can go to Bethel Tech in 9 months and spend $15,000? And they'll let you cash flow it. All right, so let's look at the list. Let's go deep dive. And I'm going to give you a little bit of analysis. So we're going to put this list on the screen for our viewing audience, okay? So here are the most regretted college majors. So you got journalism, and let me just tell you why, okay? Journalism is thankless and almost payless. You've heard of Payless Shoe Source? Journalism is tough. You have a very small percentage of people in journalism that make very good money. That's just a fact. And it's thankless. A lot of tough hours. That's why that one's high. Sociology. Again, sociology majors, people who are in social work. You talk about the salt of the earth, good people. But it is thankless. A lot of these are government, state, and municipality positions. And it's tough work on the heart, on the soul, dealing with people that are the least of these and in really tough situations. And they don't make hardly any money. That's why they're high. Liberal arts, general studies. Well, let me tell you why this is regretted. Because that's basically spitting into the wind. Have you done that ever? You ever just spit right into the wind? Highly recommend it. If you've never done it, because let me tell you why that's a good exercise. Then you could truly understand frustration. Like getting a liberal arts, general studies degree. Just put your head out the window today, get a good loogie, I mean a good one, with some girth to it, and just and spit it right into the wind. And then just let that happen. And then go, this is what it's like to get a worthless degree. There you go. I'm just telling you. I'm keeping it real. 72% of people who got a liberal arts general studies degree regret it. Yeah. By the way, Alex, of the two analogies that were rolling around in my head, be glad I went with that one. Next, communications, 64%. Now, let me tell you something. You go pick up a magazine like Kiplinger's, or I don't know how you say it, Kiplinger's or whatever. You go pick up U.S. News and World Report, you're always going to see a communications degree high on the list. It's the biggest hype. It's like Ohio State football. It's a lot of hype. Communications degree, it's so good. It's so transferable. Oh, you can do a lot with it. Yeah. Ohio State, they're so good. They're going to whip your butts in Columbus. Well, you see how that worked out, and you see how this worked out. That's real talent, by the way, to be able to work in a shot at your rival in the midst of content. 64% of communications majors regret it. Education, I already explained that. Marketing, management, and research. Again, kind of a general marketing degree. You go get the degree and you realize, wait a second, I could have gotten the same job without a degree at all. Medical, clinical assisting. Again, kind of an expensive degree. And you get out, and especially if you didn't pay for it cash, and you realize you're not making much money, and you're watching the PA and the doctors roll in with the nicer cars that they can't afford either. I'm just telling you, it drives people out of it. Political science, government, biology, English language, literature. There you go. All right, those are that round out the most regretted. Now let's talk about the least regretted college majors. Computer and information sciences. Again, high levels of enjoyment because you're into tech and you got a pretty high ceiling. But again, I wouldn't get a major. I would go to Bethel Tech. By the way, people that go to Bethel Tech, betheltech.net, by the way, starting at $70,000, $75,000 a year. Criminology. All right, now, these are people that are very specific. They want to beat the bad guys. They want to put them away. High levels of missional, motivational results here. That's why. Engineering, same deal. These are critical thinkers, process people. You know, it's very specific, and there's a lot of different directions you can go with engineering. Nursing, again, huge heart people here. Caregivers, right? Battle lines. It's worthwhile. Now, it's again, a lot of nurses burn out. I don't want to oversimplify this and de-emphasize burnout, but I'm telling you, this is a very specific major, and it has a lot of opportunity. Business administration and management, again, leadership opportunities here. Finance, psychology, again, front lines, meeting people where they are, that kind of stuff. Construction trades, come on. Why do you need a degree in construction trades? I don't get that one. But hey, people are spending money on that. I wouldn't do it. I'd go to a trade school. If that's what they're talking about, then trade schools, yes. And then rounding out the list here, human resource management. Now, all that to say, those of you that are thinking about transitioning, you feel stuck, you don't feel fulfilled, and you're thinking, oh, I got to go get a degree. Do you? 44% of American workers right now regret the degree in the field they're in. This show is free. The Get Clear Career Assessment is $30. From Paycheck to Purpose is like $20 probably at kencoleman.com. The Proximity Principle is probably $20 at kencoleman.com. Everything you need to win is right in front of you. You don't need a degree. And if you do, you're locked into that one anyway if you want to go into law or medical or scientific fields. So decide, what is it you really want to do? Why do you need to do it? Well, let's create a path for you.